Welcome back to Death Stranding, Episode 3. We are starting Chapter 2, The Search for Lou. She was taken in the last episode, and we're gonna have to find out what the heck happened to her. Hopefully we can get her back. Feeling it's going to be quite the fight to get her back. But we'll find out. And also an update was done. Looks like news saves will not be compatible with older versions of the game. Get my controller working. Okay, that seems to. There we go. Load. Quarter 7. Alright. Search for Lou. Hey there, Ma. Welcome in. There's our baby. Oh. She has a dirty diaper.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me. Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Episode 3, Drawbridge.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
freaking out, man. What's that? Something there. Oh, change color. Oh, okay. What is going on? Not sure exactly.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They are pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And
The kitty
fellow
cat?
doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the Tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Meow. Silly kitty.
Well,
So Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
Interesting.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Think you have a choice?
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
All right. And save over that one. We're gonna connect to this one though. Cause I basically just sped through it. Didn't watch any of those cutscenes, but then I just did a few missions in Mexico, just get a couple extra items. Now we have to get up here. All the way up to that gate. Let's see, probably through this pass, I'm gonna guess.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route
Pass through the gate. I have a container respray on me. I'll grab that. And might as well grab their special alloys out of the back. Just to make sure. Put those in the private locker. We'll wear those on our back. Those guys again. Lady in red.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
You can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents.
Weird.
Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh. And a big one at that. Let's make our way through the plate gate. Carefully.
Purdy. Oh, it's gonna neat like a mirror. The beach.
out this way. Let's keep moving.
Almost there. Okay.
Connect to Cupid. I didn't know we're going to Australia. On at that tip, we gotta go through all of the outback to get to Sydney and Melbourne and what is the bomb left at? Victoria?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order completed. Well done. That's the spirit.
Okay. Go to bridge. Activate terminal. We want to go to the bridge.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship, and this whole operation, at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Huh. That's kind of creepy.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Sam, it's Hartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
That's Die Hard Man. Why don't you just give me Die Hardman as the option?
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however,
Not exactly.
is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary, to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
I don't like him.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
A lot of story so far in this episode, not much gameplay. I'm sure the gameplay is gonna kick up soon though.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the D3 Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Yeah, Mike Charlie's cuter.
That's okay. It's alright.
Alright. What else they got? Something here, customized look. Close rat, which stamina is depleted. Okay, I like that one. Or why me? Customized backpack. Just got home from church. We had our spring movie night. We watched Blue Miracle. Blue Miracle. Was that Angel Productions? It sounds like I'm familiar. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I've seen the preview for it.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice feel-good movie.
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. Fabulous, Sam. Really. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
Yeah, I know he wants to see me in the shower. Creep. Only with glass doors. Mom, you perv. Yeah, the cat is made of oil, I believe, of the tar. It's a chiral tar kitty cat. And Now we'll eat and drink before we go out the door. Yeah, it's a very weird world this game is set in. Okay, go to surface. Plug in Lou and have a little dream.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
Alright, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Yeah, the mini puppet man, doll
Your
man.
first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Alright.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. Alright, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
The Puppet Master movies. Yeah, those were good creepy movies.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage. Commencing route creation.
BT zone.
delivery route finalized.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
I hope you don't get nightmares too. Okay. A skill tree. Contract cap boost. Okay. Doubles the train scanner range. Okay. Improved bullets. Okay. Interesting. Quiet mode. Be useful. Okay. I think that's a good one to get. I guess we'll get all of those. That's all we can get for now.
awfully kind that someone went to the trouble to build this, wouldn't you say? Somebody give me a hand! Somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed. Did you notice that sign, Sam? Think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
Hey, Sim said a naughty word. Yes, he did. That naughty boy. Creepy. Creepy, creepy world. Sam drives no better than Solo. That's so true.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Further now.
Nice big crystal.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Deliver all that stuff.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you're able to handle our delivery. Not too bad, it seems. Thanks for bringing it all this way. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Ebola gun. I liked using that in the last game.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realize it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. Got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Alright.
Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Okay.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
Okay.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Yes, sir. Take on orders. Okay. Take on the sub-order.
This cargo has been designated breakable.
Oh, fragile. Be careful.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Okay. Components. Oh, here we go. Definitely want to be able to hold more pouches. Probably some extra ammo too, why not? Components. Oh, this isn't gonna fit on there. Okay. And if that don't fit, we'll add just a couple extra grenade pouches and an extra ammo patch. Can this rotate by chance? Oh, yes it can. Yeah, remove that golden toadstool, I don't need it on there. There we go. Looks like we can add one more grenade pouch. Okay, customize look. Let's see what these do. Camouflage you in rocky or sandy environments. Rocky or muddy environments. Reduces rate at which Sam's battery is drained. I think I'm gonna keep that one up. A-Pass enhancements. Oh, we got a new one here. Got that, why not? Fabricate. Want probably some more grenades. Guess that's all I can really do for now. Oops. Okay. Okay. Load that. All right. Let's see where we're going. We're going to Lone Commander. So
Commencing route creation.
there's all kind of multiples, so I can always see. Yeah, I'm going roughly the right direction.
Delivery route finalized.
Sam,
I guess go
I
up
can
to here.
perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Okay, I can throw Dolman. Let's see here. Maybe if I go around. Yeah, there's BT there.
okay, Sam?
There's a rock there.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Well, that didn't fix it. Took some damage. I hope he's fine with it being broken.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. Wouldn't describe it as being in good condition, but these things happen.
Yes, they do. Deal with it.
Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Delivery route finalized.
See, I think I'm gonna want to drop off some stuff here. Facility storage. Anything else I can drop off? I think that's gonna be good. Let's see. My road not get set up. There we go. Alright. Back and grab a bike. If we're clear for a little bit. I think I'll leave the bike here.
Was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Delivery route finalized.
Hey there, John. Welcome in. lot more BT action going on now.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. Must have been some hard yakka getting it here looking like this. Of all the things I never expected to receive, you are no average porter. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the butt. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Alright, another member added to the network. The Lone Commander. Sure it's not Tim Pool? Ooh, a sniper rifle. And a smoke grenade. Upped in combat and aim assistance, faster recharge time. Alrighty.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The former's a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke. Making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen. Turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
Radio.
My sniper rifle.
Remember how I was all happy that I got 6 hours of sleep yesterday? Today I woke up after 3 and nodding off all day. Oh.
Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon. So fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Ah, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer. But that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you.
20-minute cat naps are good for you.
It may sound like a bit of a yarn,
I don't know.
but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Alright, chap. Chip chip cheerio. Cover all brigands' reconnaissance equipment.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay, sniper rifle. We need our grenades. Okay, what do we got here? Faster scanning recharge or aim assistance? Okay. Well, we don't need a swift hacking. Rather have aim assist, I think. Weather doesn't really matter. Flood warnings don't matter. We'll take the faster scanner recharge. Okay, now I guess we'll take that. We'll use it all. Motorcycle in store. Okay.
Counting on you.
Went out back for lunch today. Very nice. With Renata. Okay. Tired, a little sick, and rapidly running out of cigarettes. Oh no. That's the worst part of it all. I can be tired and sick, that's one thing, but running out of smokes, that's the end of the world. A lot of supplies out here. Do you need stronger glasses while you drive, I wonder? Ha! I'll set up coffee, but have a case and beer cooler. I'd like to see you try and drive on this very rough terrain.
You make deliveries even at this time of night. That's good of you. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work.
Device that decreases the backpack's overall weight, increases my carrying capacity. Ooh. Sounds like a useful tool.
We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is a card. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like that, I'm sure.
Okay. Store all this material. Alright, now let's see about things I don't ever want to run out of: coffee, beer, smokes, and Wisconsin cheese. You forgot the doctor.
Trouble nearby. Brigands.
Okay. 10.
Here we go.
See those two. There's another one over there.
How'd I do, Sam?
Okay, sniper rifle.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Alright.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Just a bit further now.
Oh my, yes, the doctor. This week I ran out of weed, rum, and now I'm smoking the last of my tobacco with my rolling papers. Well, you need to go shopping. I've almost got enough money to buy tobacco, but been too sick to do anything to make money. And yeah, getting healthy is a good thing to have on the priority list.
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Let's see what else is here, though. He's a little heavy. Well, at least you're able to run to the bathroom. Just think if you couldn't make it. That would be the worst. Might as well fully load up if I'm going. Right back to that base there. course not. He's not dying, he's just a little sick. Okay, deliver and port. For the flu? Yep, made yourself chicken soup. That's the way to do it. Just muster through the flu.
Well, well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details. This cargo is in exceptional condition. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a saint.
Sweet.
I'd say it's about time I gave you this.
Additional ammunition storage. Okay.
We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, given your more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knott, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knott. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect.
Okay.
One time, when he heard a group of
Get with him, he'll probably teach you melee.
Fort Knott, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm
The way I
honestly not
like
sure how
fighting.
he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you gain the support of a powerful ally. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. A strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knott, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this, research, I've only met him once myself. And I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit. With
Alright.
your help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container and create a version with a much bigger capacity. That's not an overstatement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favorites. That sounds good to you? Give it a try.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, now let's store all this extra stuff. Okay, take on orders. Western Environmental Observatory. Doesn't really say how much weight reduction. Takes up 4 spots, it looks like. New ammo pack takes up a decent amount. Let's do these guys. Okay. Fabricate component, another one of them. Fabricate another one of these. Okay. Then I can put the grenade pouch there. Put in an ammo pouch. Oops. There we go. Cycle the back protector.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Cargo management, let's just auto arrange everything quick. There we go. Where am I going now? Now where they want us to go? Let's just see, where are we? We're there.
Commencing route creation.
Want us to go there. Okay.
Delivery route finalized.
Wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
Oh, and I killed one. Oops. I was docked lights for running a little rabbit over. John, it just goes to show how special you are by getting that invite. Got an invite to play a game I've never heard of with Nurse tomorrow. Only members are supposed to get those. Oh, sweet. It's a PC game and you don't have a PC? Aww. What game? Borrow one. It's not that simple. Supermarket together? Oh.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam? Get to safety, Sam. You could pass out at any moment.
Guy in the watchtower, guy over there. There, base neutralized. Grocery store game, yep. Run it into the ground. Go and get my vehicle.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
Too bad it's not a liquor store. Yeah, that'd be even better.
Okay.
These 3 times I've been invited to play, I really need to get a PC. Yeah, you need to get a PC, I agree. Okay. Let's see here. What can I do? I know. I'll come right back for you. Gotta take that way up. Put on back. What I want to do is cargo management. Just offload everything for a moment. Offload. Go pick up the rest of that stuff. Not a terrible cook. another station to grab all the stuff from. Got Dr. Nick's on your TV's playing. That. I'm gonna probably be playing that in a little bit here, but anything else in there? Get whatever is on that. I'll go over there and say hi. Alright, you take it easy, John. Hope you feel better soon. Oops. Oh, I'm not wearing any boots.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Took a few licks, but I'm glad to see you're still in one piece. We'd already written this off as lost. You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get... Quickly now.
Yay, exoskeleton. Battle skeleton. Increases cargo capacity. Very nice. A grenade pistol.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Online at This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plate gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan too. Ever since the plate gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas without coverage. But what's done is done though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
Nice. We can build a road.
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin.
Damn right. I need the skeleton.
Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials.
Okay.
I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. It once ran...
Already talked to him about that. Press down.
We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Sam, take a good look at the tracks you've made.
Okay, facility storage. Yep, we'll shove all those in the private locker for now. Okay. Interesting. First thing I want to do is just here's the road, already partially built, but we want to go back to the governor's base and drop stuff off. Got a lot of stuff for him, I think.
Thanks for stopping by. Let me just take a look at our active orders. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well.
Not even a full level with all that. Use the time fall to recharge Sam's battery. Oh, awesome.
As always, thank you. Hope we can count on you in the future.
Order completed. Well done.
Let's see. Shotgun. Shotgun will be nice. Not using that. Got that. Haven't really been using that. They're much better. Let's set up our bike and us. Those two go to the lone commander. Okay. Now, well, that's where everything has to attach, I'm guessing. Let's see. Just the road goes, oh, the blue is the road. Got it from here to there. It's a nice start already that we didn't have to build. There, it's probably building the road going this way. The road goes around, it might be easier to get up to the lone commander that direction possibly. Looks like the road is right here as well. Yep, road build, another road build, and a road build, and then who knows where it goes after that. I have it unlocked. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a road this way. It looks like that's a path, but not really a road. Maybe it can turn into a road. I'm not sure what those little things are. Okay. House plant seedling for the governor's base way over there. Eeh. Oh. Go back to the Magellan and finish today's episode. Pick up a couple items since they're right there.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Kind of dream will he have now? Oh, Amelie at the beach.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep.
Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Yeah.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Hi, Sam.
Set up the climbing anchor and rebuild the roads are the aid requests. Let's see, it's level 3. Sam's proficient. Carrying cargo that exceeds a certain weight over long distances will improve this stat, increasing Sam's overall carrying capacity. So basically, carry a lot of heavy crap and walk around a lot. Okay. And what improves this stat? Running for extended periods. Punching people. And I like melee combat. Knockout damage reduction, negative 20%. Click on it or something. Can it tell me what the next level will give me? Oh yeah, 30%. Did they just go to level 5? Oh, I'll get to level 5, it'll double my carry capacity. Lung capacity, I haven't really even used that at all yet. Attack range, okay. Good evening, everyone. Han, where's the baby? We don't know. He's just gone. We got like Lou, but it's not Lou. It's, I believe, like an empty BB container, and but we just see like Lou in there. Particle sway, reload. Okay. The guns could be used. Some pretty good bonuses when you master those. Huh. Okay, now next is go into save it here. Then I may go out and just gather materials so I could start building the roads, but I won't do any story mission stuff, but some of that just running around grabbing crap off the ground and running it back and forth. But other than that, I'll keep all the story for the live streams. I think we'll switch out of this game and get ready to set up Zomboid. What time is it? Yep, because we're 10:45, so I'll try and be ready by the top of the hour or just shortly after. But we have some bad news. Apparently, when I was done last night streaming, you know, I shut off the streaming software. I never shut off the game. So when I woke up this morning, you know, got some chores done, I went to my computer and I saw the game was still on. I was like, what? And I looked at it and my character was lying there on the floor. He died from starvation or dehydration because the game was still running all night long. I didn't even know it. So we'll probably be creating a new character. Like what the hell? I swore I turned the game off. Apparently I was so tired I didn't pay enough attention. I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. Son of a biscuit. But so we'll... Yep, that does kind of stink. Like, but lesson learned. Double check. Make sure I don't just tell it to turn off. Make sure it fully turns off. Because I think I probably just hit, like, you know, hit the button to log out and it went to the pause screen. But it wasn't, you know, since it's multiplayer, it's not really paused. So I thought it was off. I thought I hit exit, but apparently I didn't. But that'll happen. But yeah, we'll finish up this one. Thank you everybody for watching in the chats, and hope to see y'all in about 15, maybe 20 minutes at most. I bet we'll be starting up Zomboid. Maybe even sooner. We'll see how fast I can get it all done. Right. If you like the stream, well, all my skill grinding is gone. Yes, my tailoring is gonna be level 0 again, but all my tailored gear I made is, you know, there. So, I mean, it's not a complete loss, and we'll see. Maybe we'll pick a different type of character since we already did a lot of tailoring. We can do something else. So we'll find out soon. But yeah, and if you want to see more of this game, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and hopefully stop back in and watch episode 4 tomorrow. Until then, bye everybody.